Hey guys, I know it's been a while since I've made an upload to YouTube, but I'm going to try to be more consistent with making videos, more content on XDefiant, possibly Black Ops 6. I know in today's video is not going to be really much just me talking about me coming back and more of kind of classes to look out for in XDefiant Season 1. I know there's about 4 main ARs people use: the ACR, AK, M4, and then, well, I guess really just 3. And then the 2 main sub rifles you're going to use are the MP7 and the P90. In today's build, I have the Reflex, Chrome Lined, Fast Mag, Fabric, and Padded. And the reason for that is I've built it for not only firepower, accuracies, not 100%, but it's about 85%. Ammo, no issues there. And then secondary, I don't really do anything too crazy, just muzzle booster for that 2.5% rate of fire speed. You do lose some recoil control, but you really don't need to worry about the recoil. The magazine is going to be the quick mag, just so you can get that mag quickly in. You can get into the next gunfight. The lightweight grip, I just did it because, again, you do lose the horizontal and the vertical recoil from the muzzle booster, so this is what's going to basically offset that. So the mobility's good, ammo's good, actually is not really good, but I mean, you're not really going to be ADSing all that much. The firepower is not that strong because it's just the secondary. Let's see here. So for the ACR, that's that. The chrome lined is the firepower, just for obvious reasons. You get the 20% short, 20% medium. You do lose movement speed and ADS speed, but you don't really have to worry about that too much. The reflex, obviously, because you need a good line of sight for when you get in those gunfights from long range. I've tried using the hollows and 3-point and 4-point 4 times. They're not fun to use. Reflex. Fast mag, just so you can get that 5 plus mag size. You get the 40% reload speed. You lose ADS speed and the flinch control, but you're gonna be shooting straight. It's gonna be deleting people. You don't really have to worry about the flinch. Fabric, you get the ADS speed and then you get ADS stability. You do lose recoil control, but if you get your first shots off, majority of the time you should be deleting within about 3 to 5 bullets. And then the padded stock, I use this one just because there's no negatives on it. You have a 15% recoil recovery, 10% ADS stability, and then a 5+% ADS flinch control. So we're making up for what we lost in previous attachments. So that's the ACR build that I would usually run, and then you can use whichever device you want to use. I prefer the frag because you can cook it, get it longer, and it tends to do more damage as opposed to a sticky. I'm not sure if it's an issue or a bug, but if you throw it and you try to cross map it, it will blow up in midair. So you do what you want with that. EMP grenades are great for if you want to get rid of the bubbles or the mag shields. Flashbangs, if you want to literally send someone to the hospital, you can do that as well. Proximity mine if you just want to be annoying and just camp. But I prefer in competitive, if you're going to be using rank classes, use the frag or the sticky, whichever one you prefer. Next up is the AK. AK is kind of built up very similar. Chrome line, reflex, fast mag, heavy, padded. So if you notice on the ACR, I use the fabric, not the heavy. So the fabric, it was for the ADS and stability, the speed. Heavy is just because there's no cons to it. So we got the chrome lined, short, medium range. Reflex for good line of sight. You don't have to use the reflex. I've come to realize that the iron sights are pretty good by themselves. Fast mag, just get that quick reload in. Heavy, just because you don't get any counterbalances. You just get positives. You can use the quick draw. I've seen people use the quick draw or the grip tape, whichever one of those two you prefer, and that's primarily just for the recoil recovery and the vertical recoil recovery. But I prefer the heavy. If you use the grip, you will lose a lot of mobility, but you do get that stability for accuracy. The padded, I use it for obvious reasons. There's no cons, all positives: recoil recovery, ADS stability, and then ADS flinch control. Keep in mind, I'm more of an AR player, so these are the ones that I particularly use on a day-to-day. Again, muzzle booster, quick mag, heavy grip, and then frag. M4, this was a little interesting to me because the M4 underwhelmingly is actually pretty good. Put on the compensator because you get +7 for vertical recoil. You do lose ADS and stability, but don't worry too much about that. The lightweight, we get the ADS back, we get the movement speed. We do lose short and medium range though, but you should be fine. Reflex, obvious. Vertical is to get that vertical recoil control. We do lose ADS walking speed and ADS speed. The fabric, we get the ADS speed back and the ADS stability from those two attachments that I mentioned earlier that we lost them from. So this kind of makes up for it. And then I don't use a stock. So this is pretty much the ideal build. And then on the M9, you're going to use the muzzle booster for that rate of fire. And then you're going to use quick mag. If you can, use fast mag if you want. Really, either one of those two works. Lightweight is also another one you can use, but you lose the movement speed. Me personally, use the quick mag. You get no cons on it, and it's just a quick reload. You're not really going to use it all that much. Same thing with the heavy grip. You gain ADS flinch, and then you get horizontal recoil control. And then a frag. MP7 is a little different. Put barrel extender. You're going to get the +10 short. This is basically the chrome lined of the SMGs. Basically for the short and medium range, you lose recoil recovery, sprint to shoot time. We lose that, but don't worry. Chrome lined, like I mentioned, there's a muzzle kind of chrome lined, and then there's basically a barrel chrome lined, if that makes any sense. So you get another short and medium range. So you're basically upping it by 40% for both. You do lose movement speed and ADS speed by roughly 30 and 10% roughly. The leather wrap basically gets your ADS walking speed and your ADS stability. So you do get that mobility back. And then the last two things you got to worry about is the ADS speed and the stability, which you gain in fabric grip. And then to top it off, you get the lightweight stock, which is great for strafing when you're in those up close ranges. So you should get a lot of mobility there. So basically this build is mostly focused on firepower and mobility and strafing speed and getting mixy in the gunfights in hardpoint, or occupy as you would call it. In COD you call it hardpoint, here you call it occupy. M9, same build, we don't have to go over it. Ranks P90, I do have the majority of this. I don't really work with it too much, but chrome lined, for again, short to medium, you lose movement speed and ADS speed. Super light, you get the ADS speed and the movement speed back. You would use quick draw, but I haven't unlocked it yet, but that's what you would want to use to recover that sprint to shoot time. So it counterbalances that negative from earlier. And then the precision, you get your 5% in vertical and your 5% horizontal. The recoil recovery, you don't really have to worry about all that much because there's not really much recoil in this game for SMGs. ADS speed, you get out pretty quick enough with it, so you don't have to worry about it. So in this video, I'm gonna go over the main ACR, AK-47, and then M4, and then in another video I will go over the SMGs for so we'll do. So the first game I'm going to go over the ACR, the second game I'm going to go with the AK, and the third game I'm going to go over, I'm going to try to do a rotation of each weapon so you guys can get a good idea of what they are.
Shoot the other guys until they're dead.
Alright, so we're going to go, it looks like it's bugging out, so. Well. I will say they have made some changes and tweaks to a lot of the weapons. So this is so far what I have found to be sorry. So up close it's pretty quick on the TTK, so not too bad. From a distance, this is kind of a good map to kind of show. Damn, they are just camping in corners apparently. As you notice, I did also get the Azure on my ACR. I do like Azure in this game. It is a really nice camo. It's really vibrant. It's always rotating between different colors, and it pops. And to me, honestly, coming from Call of Duty, it really looks nice. Call of Duty has had its years where it had its moments in good camos, but I will for sure say with full confidence that XDefiant, letting it only be Season 1, has some really good camos. So, if you notice, it's got a good TTK. The sprint, or not sprint, the strafe isn't all that good, but if you can get those first couple shots out, it's pretty accurate and pretty deadly. I will also mention that there are some downsides to using an ACR, but I feel like this will be the go-to AR when competitive comes out. I know ranked right now has its own issues, but overall it's been pretty fun. I'm looking forward to them fixing those issues. I do YY a lot. I do notice that when you YY, you do lose a lot of like accuracy, if that makes any sense. A lot of the issues also come from the netcode. I know they have been actively working on fixing those, so I am really excited that they are still working on those. So it's pretty accurate. If you can center your shots as well, it's also pretty good too. I hope they come out with like a weapon inspect option. That would be really sick. We just reload here. See that quick mag really does come in handy.
Activating sonar.
For whenever you're in those tough gunfights. Yeah, I really couldn't go under there. But overall, I love the weapon or the gunplay. I love the maps. The maps are really good. The only thing I really don't like is ranked, but it's got its own issues, and we're working on actively fixing that. So I'm really happy overall with the game. So
down to a real nail biter.
I've also noticed that in TDM, if you also want to rank up your guns to try to get Azure as quick as possible, or you want to get Titanium Prisma, if you hop into TDM and get multiple kills, it will stack up your kills, and you will get a multiplier on your XP. So that's also fun, really helpful. I know that Ubisoft has also been giving us a lot of double XP weekends, which has also been a great thing for us for ranking up our guns. So I'm really happy about that as well. So far let me know in the comments which guns you guys like most, and if you're having fun with the game, if you're having running into issues and it's just kind of gone stale for you, if you're having a lot of fun, let me know in the comments. I like to hear from you guys, and let me know, what you guys are, what your opinions are. So that's the ACR. It's pretty good. The accuracy is pretty good. The recoil control is pretty good. The TTK on it is pretty quick, so I like that as far as me running in ranked whenever they fix the issues. So love that build. Next thing I'm going to show you is probably going to be the AK. The AK is probably the #1 AR in the game, so we'll see what your thoughts are on that. If it decides to throw us. I'm also looking forward to Bomb, or aka S&D in COD. I'm really looking forward to that game mode. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I really did enjoy S&D growing up in Call of Duty. So it coming into a game that I'm really having fun with, that's different, I'm really excited for. So I can't wait for that to be brought in mid-Season 1. And also, I know this is my first video coming back. I do have a couple more videos coming out. One's going to be an announcements video for a couple of things. And then I'm going to try to make as much as XDefiant content as I can to be consistent for you guys. I know it's been a few years since I even uploaded a video gaming related, so hopefully I can get back in the swing of things, make some good content, some good videos for you guys, and have a lot of fun. One thing I've known is the mobility, like I mentioned, is really slow. The ADS is pretty good. ADS is okay. It's not like the fastest. It's more of like a post-up sort of AR. So it could be, I guess you could say, your traditional main AR, if anyone from Call of Duty. So it's a good TTK if you can land your shots. The recoil is kind of, I want to say, moderate, but it's not like moving all over your screen. Reload is pretty quick, so it's that. I will say, if you're trying to be a traditional main AR, this will be the AR for you. Damn, they are just everywhere. I will also say the movement of XDefiant, I don't know, it's just, it feels really smooth to me. I like it. A lot of people say they don't, but I like it a lot. This armed overlord kid, he is, sorry. Trying to stay on topic of these, of the actual class itself. It's not too bad, it's really good. For whatever reason, there is a lot of hit registration issues, but they're also actively working on those as well. And this map is a really, like, a close quarter map, so you'd want to use a sub, but I guess you could say it's not really showing the full potential of this build.
That happened. Now dust yourself off and go burn
I might
those
do some
guns.
changes to this class, so it's got more mobility to it. But I'm kind of happy with this build, because most of the time I'm in a team and I'm just posting up and just shooting at them. But I like this. I like this gun. It's really fun. It's really good to use. Up close, it's pretty good. Medium range, it's pretty good. Long range, it gets a little shaky, but for the most part, you're gonna be in gunfights, so you're gonna want medium to close range. What was that hit registration again? I'll also point out that I am looking forward to them adding more content. I know that our seasons in XDefiant are going to be a lot longer than they are typically in COD. So it's going to be fun to see how they fill the entire season. I'm not really doing too good in this game. I would say the build for the ACR is probably more TTK friendly than the AK. Because the AK, you really have to learn the recoil pattern. Where did my nade go? That was a little weird. I do also stream Monday through Friday from 6 p.m. Central Time to 10 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to stop by, say hello, or, you know, interact with me, I'm always there.
Look out! Enemy spy doing that see-through walls thing again.
I do say though that the headshot multipliers on guns are actually a lot different.
Done here? I kinda stopped watching.
Popping in a new mag.
So let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think about the ACR? And
Whatever. You lost.
I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully, they will make some adjustments to the attachments, so it'll be more balanced. Because I know right now it's just either the ACR or the AK. Right now, I like the ACR a little bit more. As you noticed, the AK wasn't really hidden all that much, but it's the best build that I could find at the moment. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have a better AK build, and I will catch you guys in the next video.